Hi, this is Ayers Anchor Advice for Little Land Landing Big. Today we're going to build a chicken feeder for medium-sized chickens. Basically, it's a real simple project. Usually I would use screws because I like using screws to put things together. But today we're going to use nails. And basically, you're just going to use your typical square, measuring tape, pencil, and a power tool, which is going to be the saw. I like Black & Decker tools, but that's just because I have had good luck with those for the most part. Now, this chicken feeder, I've already got it started because basically it takes too long to upload a long video. So, and I'm just getting started, so I'm kind of still working out the kinks and stuff. But this is the 1x6 for the base and a 1x4 for the sides. Since I didn't really have any of this stuff laying around, I just went to Menards and I spent under $4 for two 6-foot boards. One is a 1x4 and one's a 1x6. 1x6 is the base. I just basically cut it in half. This is a 3-foot feeder. I just cut the boards just basically right in half. Now we're gonna put the sides on. Since I only needed half of the 6-foot board for the base, I can use this for my sides. Now, like I said, the length is 3 feet long. The sides we're going to put inside here, and it's going to be 8 inches tall. So I'm just going to measure out 8 inches. Actually, I need 2 of them, so I'm going to just cut both of them at the same time. Down here to the 16. Gonna make these nice and straight. And the nails I'm using are 1 1/4 inch trim nails. I don't know if that's really what you're supposed to use or not, but it works. Just the little nails. I usually use what I have on hand if it'll get the job done. So I'm just going to basically cut these and get the sides on. Hopefully it's that simple. How about if we plug it in first? That usually works, eh? Alright. If I can get these in here. Yep, I'll be able to tap them in there with a hammer. But since we want to put along the top, you want to put something along there, but you don't want the birds to be able to stand on it, because then you're gonna get their waste into their food, and you don't want that. So I'm gonna actually use a piece of scrap that I had. I'm just gonna cut it to 3 feet, but we're gonna put a nail at the end of each one, so when the birds do land on it, it'll kind of spin. So we're going to try that. But in order to cut that notch out, let's see. Now you can either leave it straight across the top, but I don't know. Let's see. You know what? I just might leave it straight along the top. Or I could give it a little bit of an angle. They say you should have an angle on it, but I don't really know why. I don't know really why you would have to. I've seen some that do, and I've seen some that don't. So you know what? Instead of getting all complicated, we're just not. So let's see if I can get this in here. Now I'm sliding that right in between the boards. Then I'm going to nail it on. flush. It's been raining off and on here, so hopefully it doesn't rain. There's one side. That nail in all the way. I'm going to try to get this other one on the other side first, because this wants to come up for some reason. So, since the good Lord only provided me with 2 hands, I'm going to use my knee. Perfect. 2 more nails in. Able to go on. There. Now there should be a notch cut in here for that to spin, but since I made a mistake, now I'm gonna just have to zip one through it. So let's see if we can do this. Right down the center. That's really all you need. I think that'll do it. I don't know. We're going to find out. Pretty close. I'm going to make another notch in it. Make it a little wider. Just might work. If not, we'll figure something out. Work. You just want it to be able to fit a nail through it, and so it'll spin. That's basically all we're looking for. So I'm going to cut this, 3 feet long. Actually, it's not going to quite be 3 feet. I think this will do it. Pretty close. I'm gonna take just a little bit more off. Just a little bit. tap this into the end. It's trial and error. I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. Try to find a longer nail. Let's see. Let's see what I can find. This is a 40 nail. Need some longer nails. I don't have any. I don't really want to have to go to Menards. I mean, I can always use the nails for something else on down the road. It's just the fact that I don't want to go all the way to Menards. I just might have to. Oh, look at that. That will work. That will work. Just going to tap those in just a little bit more. There you have it. There's your basic medium size to large bird chicken feeder. All I used was a few nails, a couple boards. Really, that was it. The whole cost of this whole project right here, under $5. Under $5, maybe $6, but I have $4 in just the boards alone. So, and I've already had the nails on hand. That's it. Simple as that. 3 foot long. I think that'll work. Spins. All set. That's all set. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and tomorrow we're going to be building the chicken coop. I got to make some nests yet for them, but there's more rain coming. I can see it coming, so I might have to just do that either later today or, or tomorrow before I get the hens in there, obviously. But it's as simple as that. In my blog, I'll put the materials and what you need for it, so in case you missed that. But that's it. There's your simple feeder.